Hi, what's up? I am Dr. Burgundy Collins. I am a board-certified licensed chiropractor, and I practice at Advanced Health Center in Arlington, Virginia. Thank you for checking out this YouTube video. I know it has been a minute since we have had a chit-chat. In fact, the last time I made a YouTube video was right around the Memorial Day holiday weekend. I was telling you all about a new podcast that I had up featuring Osei Lesage. He was sharing with us 4 tips on how you can get fit for the summer. So hopefully you check that out and you got some good stuff and some good tips out of his expertise. But now I want to tell you about some brand new things that are featured on drburgundy.com. It's been a couple of weeks, so I want to get you up to speed. There have been 2 new podcasts uploaded on the website. The first of which is actually a 2-parter. It features Dr. Crystal Jones, who talked with us about working within passion. Now, she is a licensed chiropractor. She practices in both Brooklyn, New York, and also in Atlanta, Georgia. So the conversation was so good, it's so phenomenal that I didn't want to end it. So we just talked, and actually just split it up into 2 parts. So it's not really long. It's not really long, but I thought it was too long just for one podcast. So it's actually split up into 2 podcasts so that you can kind of make it easier for you to digest and have more time to listen to the whole thing. So make sure you listen to it. It's featured on YouTube. It's also featured on Stitcher. It's also featured on the website. So check that out. And in keeping with the theme of passion and living your life to the fullest and living your life to its full potential, I spoke with this week a life coach by the name of Ebony Walden of Ebony Walden Consulting and Coaching. And she shares with us, which is very apropos, about taking your passion into action, which is so important, right? It's one thing to have a dream. It's one thing to have goals. And to discover those dreams and goals is phenomenal in itself. But you kind of got to do the work. You got to do the footwork. You got to do the legwork. You got to bring it to fruition. So she shared with us her expertise as being a life coach on how we can do that. Again, great conversation. The podcast is actually available right now as we speak. I uploaded it on the website, so it's available on Stitcher. It's also available on YouTube. So make sure you check it out. Ebony Walden, again, she's a life coach, and she shared with us how we could take our passion into action, right? Because actions speak louder than words, right? It's not always what you say, it's what you do, okay? Also, brand new or updated on drburgundy.com are 3 new blogs. Okay, the first blog, well, you might have read it, so it's not new. Not like I put it up today, but one of the blogs that a blog that I put up since the last time we talked anyway, features some insight from this book, Successful Women Think Differently by Valerie Burton. I put up her 7 key decisions for success. Now, I actually read this book a few years ago. I'm just rereading it because it has such good gems in it. I wanted to refresh, and I like to read books over and over again. I'm just that way. She has in here 7 key decisions for success, and I actually have handwritten it and put it on my wall in my room like years ago, and I look at it all the time. And I thought it was really important, and I wanted to share with you so you can know what she recommends to be the 7 key decisions for success. Now, you don't have to be a woman, although it does say successful women think differently. You don't have to be a woman to take away from this information. So I urge you to take a look at the 7 key decisions that she suggested you do for success, because they're actually very good. Okay, so I have a blog about that. Also, I have a blog about going from passion to action, what I was just speaking about. And the name of the blog is called Don't Talk About It, Be About It, right? Because actions speak louder than words. And I offer 6 tips, 6 practical, easy ways, I think, on how you can take your words and turn them into actions. I know we always face obstacles to our goals and our dreams, but there are ways around those obstacles. There are ways around the things that are prohibiting us or stopping us from moving forward. So I've offered just 6 practical tips that I use in my life to achieve your dreams and your life's passion, okay? The third podcast that is out there actually gets put out today. It's called Fleeing Mary Jane. Okay, so it's like a play on words. If you are familiar with the BET television series called Being Mary Jane, featuring the very beautiful, gorgeous Mrs. Dwayne Wade, or AKA Gabrielle Union, she plays the lead character of Being Mary Jane. Mary Jane Paul is the character's name. And I like the show. To be honest, I find it depressing. for lots of reasons. Not because of the way she looks or, I mean, whatever. The woman has it going on. On the show, her character is like top of her field. She's gorgeous. Life is wonderful. But personally, things are kind of jacked up, right? So the tone of the show sometimes can be kind of sad because she kind of gives into those sad, lonely feelings, which is so easy for us, especially as women, to kind of like get stuck in like what's not right with our lives, right? Guys too, I'm sure you deal with that. So I kind of in this blog explain or show how you can go from a being Mary Jane to being Oprah. Because Oprah's my favorite, right? She's your favorite. Maybe not favorite, but when it comes to the levels of success for women or anybody, male or female, Oprah is like up there, right? She's amazing. So I kind of compare these two women. I don't really compare them like deeply. I'm not going to some kind of deep psychological, sociological, whatever. I'm just, keeping it kind of surface. So it's, helping you to kind of look at it one way and through like a Mary Jane point of view, and to like an Oprah point of view. Okay, so that's why I titled it Flinging Mary Jane, so we can fight the urge to like have our pity parties and like be more like Oprah, make our own magazine and put ourselves on the cover of everyone because we're that fabulous and can't nobody stop us, right? Yeah, great idea. That idea of putting herself for every cover of magazines, because hey, you can't wait for somebody to put you on the cover of their magazines. Make your own magazine and put yourself on the cover. You got it, do it, okay? Nothing wrong with it. Okay, so one more thing before we go. I wanted to recommend some books to you. Hopefully you're a reader. Knowledge is power. Reading is fundamental. The first book, the one we just talked about, Successful Women Think Differently, 9 Habits to Make You Happier, Healthier, and More Resilient by Miss Valerie Burton. Great book. Again, I've read it before. I'm just simply reading it again. It's really good. Again, you don't have to be a woman to take away from a lot of the things that she has in this book. And the book is pretty much available anywhere. I bought it in a Publix like a long time ago. It's available in grocery stores, so you can pretty much find it anywhere. The next book I would like to recommend for your summer reading is One Small Step Can Change Your Life, The Kaizen Way. I know I'm saying it incorrectly, I think. Alright, so anyway, the book is based upon a Japanese technique that is basically taking or making really small changes and ending up with great and lasting results in your life. So that's pretty much what Dr. Bergen is about. Because I like things to be kind of easy, right? I like to just show you small little ways to make changes. And then as a result, have big, huge results of success in your life. So here's the book. The link is on my page. It's really good. And I also recommend this book by this guy. His birthday was just the other day. Kanye West. I know a lot of people think he's a douche. You might think he's a douche. You may not like him, but I love this guy. I think he's amazing. He's a little crazy from time to time, but hey, aren't we all? He's a Gemini, so that explains a lot of it, right? No diss Geminis, but okay. So anyway, the book is great. It's phenomenal. It has basically like, it's not like a novel or anything. It just has like, each page has different affirmations and different like ways of looking at things. You can actually read this book as you sit on the toilet and do your business, I guess. I mean, I guess it depends on how long it takes you to handle your business. But once the book goes in the bathroom, it has to stay in the bathroom. I know you saw the episode of Seinfeld. Yeah. But so I don't suggest you really take it to the bathroom. But this book is great, though. You should really read it. I read it almost every day. I don't read the whole thing, but I pick it up every day. It just has so much great, like, information and affirmations and good tips on how to look at things and be positive, and the banister theory blew my mind. Okay, so this book is great. Add it to your summer reading list. It's really cheap. I think it's like $6 or $7 on Amazon. So that's about it. New podcast is up featuring life coach Ebony Walden. Again, she talks about turning our passion into action, which is so important. Take those words and walk it out. Don't just say what you're going to do. You got to do it, right? Don't talk about it, be about it. So log on to drburgundy.com. There's a lot of good stuff up there. I'm telling you. And I'm not just saying it because I put it up there. But like, if I wasn't me, I would check out the website. I think it's pretty dope. And very informative, very helpful. And the tone is really light. And it's just about helping you have a more happy and healthier life without putting a whole bunch of work. Because you have to work hard at everything else in your life. So just making changes to make your life a little bit better. That's what I'm here to help you do. The site is www.drburgundy, drburgandy.com. Check it out. Again, the show is also on Stitcher. It's called This Is Your Health with Dr. Burgundy. It's on Stitcher and also YouTube. And next YouTube video, I'm going to talk to you about journaling. And no, it's not for punks or whatever, just girls. It's not like a little teenage girl in your room writing a diary. No, journaling. I keep a journal. I have 2 journals. In fact, I'm going to tell you the 2 different types of journals I have and why they're so important and how I think they help me in my life. So I'm looking forward to sharing that information with you as well. And yes, guys can journal. You can call it something else, but it's helpful to put your words on paper and your thoughts. Okay? So it's been great talking to you. Again, you can follow me on Stitcher, the show, This Is Your Health. Subscribe to the website. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The handles are all Dr. Burgundy, DrBurgandi. And yeah, but also equally important, or maybe most important, I don't know. Come find me at Advanced Health Center out here in Arlington, Virginia. If you need chiropractic care, we have 4 phenomenal doctors, including an MD who does MD stuff, an acupuncturist who does acupuncture stuff, and we have 2 docs, myself and Dr. Louis Ziegler. Dr. Louis Ziegler also does acupuncture. He's amazing. So make sure you come check us out. We're all about helping you to have a more healthy and optimal life and a great lifestyle. So we like to do that over there at Advanced Health Center. So come check us out. We're on Glen Road in Arlington, Virginia. So, all right, I'll check you out on the next YouTube video. But in the meantime, go to the website, drburgundy.com.